Hey, good evening, Facebook. Good evening, YouTube. Anyone that is watching, thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Deborah Austin of Deborah Austin Coaching. I am the founder of Deborah Austin Coaching. And the reason that you are seeing me is because I am currently going through my marriage manifestation journal with my viewers, and I am sharing with them suggestions for the prompts that I have in my journal that I created. Here it is, and it is actually free for the month of August. And so you have one more day to download it for free. So what it is basically a tool that you can use to help you to focus on certain aspects of your marriage. It is downloadable, as I said, and you can put the journal prompts in any order that you'd like. You can read through them, and before you staple it and put it together, you can decide what order you may want them to be in. There are also some blank journaling prompt pages for you to fill in something that maybe I did not include. There may be a topic that you want to discuss with yourself, basically, because that's what journaling is. And you want to include that, and I did not. So there you can write that in. And I wanted to let you know that if you decide not to actually print out the journal, that you can use a notebook along with the journal and just write the prompts as you go along. And that way you can use it over and over again and not have to print it out each time if that is a concern for you. So again, my name is Deborah Austin. I empower Black women to discover their truth and thrive in midlife marriages. And this is one of the ways that you can thrive in your marriages, by focusing on it through journaling. So tonight's journaling prompts, let me get back to the presentation so you can see. Tonight we are looking at journaling prompts 28 and 29. And so as I said, you want to look at the prompt, read the prompt, and then write about it in your journal. Remember that you don't want to write about negative things. You want to focus on the positive. So when you are writing, write as if it is the way that things are. You're just so excited about how it is, or you are just describing the different things that have come to fruition based on the things that you have been focusing on. So when you are working on any goal, you have to create a plan. You have to work the plan. Then you evaluate it, you assess it. Is it going the way you planned for it to go? If it is, great. There's always room for improvement, so you can use that to determine where you want to go next, if you want to springboard onto a different direction, or just continue in the direction that you have been going. So tonight, our first prompt is, and let me make this a bit larger for you: if I want to be a better me for my spouse, I. And this is where you can include things that you would do in order to be a better spouse. I would say a better me for your spouse. So what that includes to me is doing the things that I need to do so that I am a better person, so that I am in a good mood, so that I am in good health, so that I am a good companion. So what are the kinds of things that I can do to ensure that that is what is happening in my marriage? That means I need to focus on me. So if you have been following me, this year my theme has been loving you in 2022. I have presented vision board experiences. I have done some master classes on using the balance wheel so that you can determine if your life is in balance or not. I have also given a workshop a master class on 20 ways to discover the best ways to love yourself. And there's a whole separate video on that. So you can go to my channel and look that up and watch that video. But for tonight, I wanted to share a few ways that, you might be better for yourself. So think about, what is it that you need to do for you so that you are better? One of the things that I had to do for me along the way was manage my menopause. I am 61, I'll be 62 in October. And so I am postmenopausal actually at this point. But when that perimenopause rolled around, and then the menopause and all the things that can come along with that you may or may not be prepared for, you may not have heard of the 35 symptoms of menopause. That may not be anything that you know about, but trust and believe, if you keep on living, you will learn. So I had to learn how to manage that. That was one of the ways that I was able to make myself a better me, so that I was better for my spouse in the relationship. So for that prompt, you might want to think about different ways that you can feel better for you and do better for you. If you need to exercise, if you need to eat better, if you need to not work so much, sometimes we just focus on our jobs and we don't really relax. What are those things that you can do to make you a better you? So that's what you want to write about here. The next one says, I am an encouraging spouse. Think about your spouse and what are the ways that they receive your encouragement the best. It might be words, it might be, you might give them a little card that says that you've noticed certain things that they've done. They may have gotten a promotion. Some years ago, my husband got a job. He used to work for the public defender's office in Fulton County. He was an investigator and actually was their best. I know they miss him. But when he got that job, I'm crafty. I do a lot of different things, but I did a cross stitch that said that man is a success. And it had, it was a whole writing, I don't remember it all right now, but I did, I remember creating that for him. I had it framed and everything and hung it up. And it's been in our home for all of those years. That was probably back in the 90s when I did that for him. But, I do different things to show him that I appreciate him and to encourage him in the things that he's doing. He is a golf instructor. I have the photograph that he has on his business cards is actually a picture that I took while we were playing golf. And it shows his form and it's just perfect. And it just, I actually, before he used it on his business cards, I printed it up and it is hanging up in our home. And so, what are some things that would encourage your spouse or let your spouse know that you do see him or her, or you see them and you recognize the things that they are doing in their life? Because sometimes, we go along and we may notice, but we don't share that we notice. So that's one of the ways that you can be an encouraging spouse, is to let your spouse know that you see them, that you notice things that they do. You notice, how they look when they leave the house, or how they smell, if you like their cologne or whatever. Those are things that sometimes we may not speak up about. We may notice them, but we don't say anything. So that's something that you can do to encourage your spouse. So as a recap for tonight, our 2 journaling prompts, we only have one more. There were 30, so we are covering 28 and 29 tonight. The first one is, went back too far. If I want to be a better me for my spouse, and then the next one is, I am an encouraging spouse, So you can write on these, and I would love it if you would share some of the ways that you are, or some of the things that you're writing. You don't have to, share your whole whatever you're writing, because of course that is personal. But if you would like to share a little something just to let me know that you did watch tonight. I would appreciate a comment. I would appreciate a like, a share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Just whatever you can do to let others get in on this good information. So, again, thank you for joining me tonight. If you made it all the way to the end, let me see. Give me 3 um, writing quill emojis where to show that you're writing. um those, or just a writing utensil like a pen or a pencil or something like that, to let me know that you have been writing and keeping up. So I am going to head off for the night, but I hope that you've been able to keep up. The link for the journal, my marriage manifestation journal, is in the comments. So it's in the description, as is a link for you to schedule a call with me if you would like to take a deeper dive. So thank you for joining me tonight, and I will be seeing you for our last journal prompt, which will be on tomorrow. So thank you. Well, I say tomorrow, I don't know when you might be watching this, so but it'll be there within 24 hours after this one. So I hope that you I hope that these are beneficial to you, and that you are just moving along and keeping up. But again, if you are not doing this daily, that's fine. You can set your own time frame. Some people journal weekly. If you want to do this every other day, thank you for the heart. I can't see who that is, but I appreciate it. Um, but if you would like to, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I got so excited about someone watching. But let me know if you are keeping up. Oh, as I was saying, you could do it, once a week. But, I am covering 2 in each video. So you have an opportunity to, go back and re-listen and all that kind of thing. And if you do catch the replay, please let me know by typing in hashtag replay. So thanks again, you guys. I appreciate those of you that have been watching. I recognize that you may not be live with me, but that you are going back and watching the replays, and I do appreciate that. So have a great evening, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.